everyone, it's Jessica, and today I'm still in Paris on my honeymoon with Tyler, who's sitting over there. So if you hear like clicking keys, it's because he's editing a video, I think, right now. But I went to Sephora here in Paris on Rue de Rivoli. That's the Americanized way to say it, but I can't say it the French way because I sound ridiculous. So we went to that Sephora, and it's really big, and if you saw vlog number, I think 2? Is that right? 3? I don't know. One of the vlogs on his channel where I go in there, it is humongous, humongous. So if you've seen that, you already know, you have a good idea of what I got. Anyway, but I wanted to share it with you guys because I know a lot of you guys are interested. I have never been to a Sephora out of the country, so I didn't really know. I'd heard that it's more expensive for some things, and a lot of drugstore brands are more expensive, and they sold L'Oreal at the Sephora, but it was like $20 and up, or 20 euro and up. It was very expensive. So it's just kind of interesting. You know, there are certain areas where I feel very lucky in America that are cheaper, but then there are other things that are cheaper here. You know, it's kind of, the grass is always greener. So let's go ahead and get into it because I got a lot of things. So the first things we knew, both Tyler and I knew we were gonna get there were a perfume and a cologne, because I don't know, we're kind of weird, and we like to get a certain scent to remind us of certain trips. And, you know, like one that we did in the past, he bought me Miss Dior as a Christmas gift when we were at Disney World in, I think last Christmas. And so now every time we both smell it, we think of that. So it's just got happy memories tied to it. So we wanted some honeymoon Parisian scent memories. So we both picked one out. I picked out La Vie est Belle, which is by Lancôme, which of course is a Parisian brand, which I like. Of course, it's widely available in the US as well. But this is one I got with my Scentbird that I mentioned last month in my favorites that I loved. It was a scent that they matched me with, and you guys, it is the most amazing scent. It's really simple packaging, but it's sweet but sophisticated, and it's got these almost like spicy sweet, but not too spicy and not too sweet. It's like, it's perfect. I don't know how else to describe it, and it's one of those scents that the second I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh. And Tyler's the same, he loves the smell. So I was very excited to get that. And then he picked out Bleu de Chanel, which of course, again, is a Parisian brand. And this is obvious for him, duh. It smells unbelievable. It's like, oh, it's gonna make me sneeze. I keep doing that to myself. It's so masculine. He's looking this way. He's like, get off that.
It's mine.
You're so handsome. This is just such a masculine scent, and he sprayed it on earlier when we were walking around, and there was like, it was kind of, you know, warmer out, and there's a parade going on, and we were bustling through crowds, and I could still smell it on him after a few hours of wearing it. It was just wafting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. So if you're looking for something to get, I mean, this is an expensive cologne, or actually technically it's an eau de parfum, but it is so, oh my gosh, it's the best cologne I've ever smelled my whole life. Okay, so next up, now we're getting into all the makeup. Oh, first thing, we'll talk about what's on my list. Keep in mind, this is my honeymoon, and this is, you know, a trip we've been so excited for, we've been saving up for, and we knew that with our wedding, we wanted to spend more money on the honeymoon versus the wedding and reception, because this is something that lasts longer than a day, and these are memories. And of course, the wedding was memorable too, but that's just the way we decided to do it. So I've been saving up to buy and splurge while I'm here, because I'm so excited to be here. One thing I picked up was the Marc Jacobs Le Marc Lip Cream, and it's in the shade Oh Miley, and that's what I'm wearing today. You guys, this is the most perfect red I've ever owned. These are so unbelievably creamy, and they just stay on. I put this on earlier, and we drank water, we had some bread and cheese, and it stays on. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. And he's even kissed me a couple times, and there's still a little bit of transfer, but not as much as most red lipsticks have. I wish I'd had, not this shade, but something in this line of lipstick for my wedding, because this is very long lasting, and the one I wore was not. But I will do a video on that, so everybody calm down. I love this. It's expensive, but it's worth the splurge, and I think like next Christmas I might ask for, because I don't know that I would splurge on another one, maybe, I don't know. I want to get a more like everyday color, but I love this. And the red I mentioned in my other video that I really liked was a MAC one, but it was their old matte line, and they're so dry, and it was the same shade of red, and I really like it, but I don't know. I don't know if I can wear it too much longer. It's too dry. Also, I burned my arm a long time ago. Curling iron, I'm an idiot. Something that's been in my Sephora wish list for 1,000 years, and I keep going back and forth and I never end up buying it, but now here I am like 2 years later and I'm finally buying it. It's the Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow, and it's in the shade RSVP, and I love the packaging of the actual thing. Anyway, it just looks like a little cupcake or whatever you want to call it, but it's this beautiful, iridescent, almost light pink with like a little bit of gold, a little bit of champagne. It's kind of got it all. But I love this on my lid, and this is one of those colors that you can wear just on your lid and nothing else, and you look so put together, and it doesn't budge throughout the day. I haven't really found, like, it reminds me in a way of MAC Vintage Selection, which I actually brought with me because I love that color, but this is even prettier. It's more iridescent, more obvious. It's a little more opaque, I guess. So far, really everything I bought is stuff that's totally available in America, and I have a separate kind of like drugstore brand haul of stuff from here that I can't get in America. But with this stuff, Sephora, it's kind of across the board that most of it is stuff you can get anywhere. So I just kind of use this as an opportunity to just splurge on myself. So a lot of this is available wherever you are. This is not, however, this is the Sleek Eye Divine palette. It's an eyeshadow palette, and this was 12 or 13 euros. And did I say it's the name of the palette is Oh So Special? I think I already said that. But these are such high quality palettes for as cheap as they are. And I've always heard that. I can't get it open. But oops, they really are. It comes with 12 different shades, and they're just beautiful. I've been using this one here. They actually have names. This one's called Organza. It's that one there. It's like a shimmery pink. It kind of reminds me of that RSVP. That'd be pretty layered. I'm wearing it on my lid today. And I'm wearing this darker brown right there on my lower lash line and kind of in my outer corner. I love this so much. And that was the only palette I found there from Sleek. They had a contouring like little trio kit thing, but it was way too dark. And I was like, I'm not gonna spend the money if I know I'm not gonna wear it. So, but I was so excited to find this there, and I'm going to London in December, and so I'm excited to buy some more Sleek stuff because I know they sell it there. All right, so I got 2 NARS products. Again, these are all like wish list items that I've been like wanting for so long, but I never pull the trigger. This is the NARS Bronzing Powder in Laguna. Everybody that loves NARS loves this product. It's like their classic bronzer that everyone in the world has that's like obsessed with makeup the way that we all are. And it's just this really pretty, you know, bronzer, but it's got this tint to it that looks so natural. And I remember for the longest time, I would say, I'm not gonna get it because I don't think it'll look natural on my skin, but it really does. And it's got a little bit of shimmer, but not really. It's more satin than anything. Actually, maybe it doesn't have shimmer. No, it does, but it's more of a satin finish, and you just look so put together when you wear it, but it doesn't look fake. I'm sure if you put way too much on, of course it would, but I love this stuff, so I'm really excited that I finally did it. The other NARS product that I got is a blush, and of course their names are ridiculous. This is in the shade Deep Throat, and it's this gorgeous, I would call it pink, but it does kind of lean a little bit peach colored blush. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not really. Again, this is more of like a satin blush, and I love it. It's so natural, and it's like finally a blush that is, I feel like this is meant for lighter skin tones like mine. I love it. I'm so excited to give it some more love. Now, all of these, I bought these like 2 days ago when I'm filming this, so I haven't really, I think I've tried everything out at least once, some of it twice. So keep in mind that, you know, I've only tried it a couple times, so I really don't know exactly how I feel about all of these. So one that I was really excited about is the Naked 2 palette. I have the Naked Basics 2. I have the original Naked Basics palette, and I found that it's just way too many light colors and like nothing in between. There's one color in between that's like a medium kind of like lid color, or not lid, crease color. But beyond that, there's like nothing. And I'm like, what? And so when the Naked 2 Basics came out, I was like, that looks perfect. You guys, I cannot stop wearing this. I'm wearing it today. I told you I was wearing a few Sleek shadows, but the rest of it is all this. So I'm wearing Frisk and Cover kind of mixed in my crease, and then I'm wearing Skimp right here to blend it all together and like on my brow bone. Oh my gosh, this is so much better than the first one. It's crazy. If you found that that's like way too light and then you're like, well, I don't want to get this because I don't want the same thing, this blows that one out of the water. It blows it out of the water like crazy. Like, this should have been their original. It is so amazing, and I love that there's like cooler tones and warmer tones. It's so perfect, and I love using Undone, which is like this kind of black, but it's almost like brownish black. I love using that also on my lower lash line and in the outer corner, like the outer V. Oh my gosh. So the nail polish I'm wearing, I also got at Sephora. This is an OPI polish in Lucky Lucky Lavender, and I just think it is so, so, so pretty. It's just like this light purplish pink lavender. I mean, and I had posted this on Instagram and I think my Facebook and Twitter. I think I posted on all of them, and I just said it makes me think of like French lavender, like in a country home in France. It just makes me think of that. So now I'll always tie this color and this nail polish to this trip too. That's a good tip. If you are traveling, like if you're just wanting to buy a couple things, you're not wanting to buy, I bought a lot of things because I planned for it. But, if you don't have a lot of money to spend, you just want to buy a couple things to remember your trip. Instead of, we're probably still gonna get like a souvenir magnet and things like that we usually get when we travel. But, you can get a perfume, or you can get a nail polish or a lipstick, something that just will always remind you of that trip. Love it. Okay, I also got, because I forgot to pack one, a little pencil sharpener. This is just one from Sephora because I didn't bring one, and I had like lip liner that I was wearing and an eyeliner that I brought, and I'm like, I literally can't use these here in a day or two when they're too dull to use. So I was excited to get one of those. And then I also got an eyelash curler because I brought mine from Tarte and it's getting really old anyway. So I knew I was gonna have to replace it soon. But when I packed it, the actual little squishy thing in it had fallen out. It's nowhere to be found. So I was like, you literally can't use it. Like if you try, it's comical. It's not usable. So I found this at Sephora. It was kind of pricey for what it was, but I've heard good things about the Sephora eyelash curler. So I bought it. It comes in a little box. It also comes like on the bottom of it with an extra set or two. Yeah, an extra two of the little things, which is nice. The last two things I got are nail things. So I needed for my nails, these are of course fake, these are like acrylic nails for my wedding. But I had like a light white color. Whoa, the sun just went away. Everything's different. Anyway, I needed nail polish remover pads, and I'm so mad at myself because I had these to pack up, and then in the shuffle of the wedding and everything, I didn't pack them. But it's just plain old, I don't even see, Mavala, I guess is the brand, but these don't have acetone in it, and they're kind of more like oil based, and it's actually really nice. It feels very moisturizing. It takes a few more, swipes on your nail to get it off, but they're great for travel. I have to assume they're healthier for your nails. I don't really know. And it works, and they actually smell really nice too. And the last thing I got is this glass nail file from Sephora. And I have one of these from OPI, and it really is amazing. It really is amazing. It doesn't hold, all other nail files don't hold a candle to these glass files. So, and what's nice about them is you never really wear them out. You can just run them under water and they're literally as good as new. So I have that one from OPI, but it's the only one I have, and I've been wanting one to keep in my purse as well. So I bought an extra one from Sephora for that case, so yay. So those are all of the things that I bought from Sephora here in France. I can't promise, we're still here for another day or two, at least when I'm filming this. Can't promise that I won't buy more. But like I said, I do have a drugstore makeup haul, which I might film right now as well while I'm at it, of some things from like Bourjois and things that you really can't get in the US that I'm so excited to find here. I've asked you guys on my Instagram, and you guys were like, you told me some amazing things, and I got some of the things you mentioned, so I'm really excited to try them out. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and definitely check out all of our vlogs over on Tyler's channel. I can link them below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.